Bonsoir. C'est vendredi. Hola. Buenas noches. C'est Planet. Hoy nosotros tenemos Planet Glee y es posible para ustedes de ver mi guest esta noche porque como toujours la caméra Planet Glee c'est correcto, es correcto ahorita. I'm Jennifer Glee. Hello. Thanks for watching. It's a call-in show, SF Live, and we just followed a very beautiful woman who's going to be on before Planet Glee, so hope you're staying with us. And because Planet Glee is it sounds like we're gonna have a good time, and we are, but it's a very we're political activists too here on Planet Glee. Ha ha ha! It's all undercover. Don't tell. Okay. Anyway, so we are blessed to have a very talented musician, and may I say, handsome man here. There we go. Amrit Kohli. Hi, Amrit.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. It's Friday's always a rush, but it's fun.
Of course.
I like doing Friday.
Absolutely. It's a good day to do. It's the end of the week.
Yeah. Happy day. Day of Venus.
Yeah.
And, we have your, the gayolarecords.com is where your music can be found.
It can be found. Information about it can be found. Certainly the links to the iTunes downloads, and they're also it's also in the Amazon 3 store, MP3 store, and it's in. So you can get it on Android device, you can get it on Apple iTunes, and it's just looking up my name, Amrit Kohli, and you'll find the records. There's Crucify Me and A Little Too Hard Is Not So Soft. Those are the two albums I have out there, and I'm working on a third.
Wow. Cool. And the 866 number?
That's a toll-free number that I have set up for the record label, and you can call that number, and usually I've got to change the voicemail messages on it. It's a little crazy right now. There's been some funny stuff that I put on there, but I'm going to change it and make it more appropriate for a record label, I think. But I was having fun with it, so I'm going to update that. But you can call that number and find out more information about the music and what's going on with tours and stuff like that.
Oh, beautiful tours. Well. Do you want to take it away and do a song first,
Sure.
so everybody can hear your music?
Sure, so I'll play, this is an old song of mine, a song I play all the time. It's called Crucify Me, and it's the title track of my second album, and it kind of speaks for itself, but it's one of my favorite songs that I've written, so here we go. truth in a smile. It gives me a reason to believe in the motives of your advances. In the motives of your advances. And I don't need nobody to save me. And I really don't want to be saving you. All I really want to know is that my reason to live is bigger than you. Is bigger than you. So if you came to me with your bruises, maybe I'd look closely. Or maybe I'd just walk away. I guess it's all up to me now. I guess it's all up to me now. 'Cause I can't be strong each and every day. I can't be strong each and every day. What about me? Who's looking out for me? What are you looking out for? What danger awaits me? Is there anyone who knows? Is there anyone who knows? What crucifixes resist? What crucifixes resist? Our common children. Please tell me. Please tell me who's trying to crucify me now. Who
we have an audience member here as well. Jeremy, if you want to come over and poke your head next to Amrit, get on camera. Come on over. He's right here.
This is my wonderful boyfriend.
Yes, who doesn't want to crucify you at all. I could definitely tell.
He's wonderful. He's just wonderful.
Yes, I like to see this. Very supportive and
I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, good guitar. Good
Thank
guitar,
you.
good voice. Like the words.
Thank you very much.
Do you play music too?
I don't actually.
He dabbles in singing.
A little
Oh.
bit.
Okay. Mhm. That's good. Everybody should sing. You know, everybody. Okay, guys. Let me interview Senor. Thank you, Jeremy. Yay! We don't have a shot that goes over to the audience, but we did when we were at Access SF. And by the way, this is what everyone sees. Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot. I wanted to see what was on your shirt first.
So this is which side are we on? This is an Ani DeFranco T-shirt from one of her concerts. Ani DeFranco is really the reason I picked up the guitar. She's a mentor in many ways, a distant friend in a lot of ways. She's someone I admire. I've been following her for 20 years. I absolutely adore her.
You're not the first person who sat there and said that. Whoops.
I'm sure.
And if there's a green light there, if it blinks, then we've got a caller.
Okay. Cool.
So, I have a friend who should be turning this on right now. Molly Doll, where are you? Friday the 13th. Lux Fawn's birthday and Conchita Benali, happy birthday, darlings, to beautiful women I know whose birthday it is today.
Cool.
And so, where were we? Oh yes, Ani DeFranco.
Yes. So she's the reason I have my own record label. She's the reason I picked up the guitar, and she's the reason I'm trying to do things on my own, much the way she did. It's a tough venture. It's a tough way to go, but it's worth it in the end.
So you actually are friends. You do know her then?
I know her. I met her once, and I've written her many letters, and I've, corresponded with her, I guess you could say.
Cool.
Quite a bit over the years. She's quite busy. It's very hard to get time with her, but I absolutely do feel that she's someone that I value as a friend and a comrade out there in the artist world, doing the same kinds of things.
Yeah. You know, I have to be honest, I don't really know her music.
Yeah.
And I guess that's mainly because I like to play different, I usually don't play acoustic.
Right.
But I think it's really coming back as something meaningful, right?
Yeah, I mean, she won a Grammy for one of her covers, and one of her album covers won a Grammy, and she played a spot on the Super Bowl once, and so she's playing on David Letterman. She's been out there. And
well, why haven't you been on David Letterman?
Well, I'm working on it. They haven't invited me.
Well, or may yeah. I mean, you know how now you were born here, right?
No, actually, I was born in Nairobi, Kenya. I was born in East Africa, and I immigrated in 1979 when I was very young, and spent most of my life in Michigan, New York and Michigan, and then I went to the Twin Cities for college, and then I came out here, and then I went back, and now I'm back here. I've been here for about 2 years now.
Oh, only?
Yeah, since I came back here. I came here once before in '97, and then I left for a long period of time, and then I came. I'm now settled out here. This is where I want to stay.
Yeah, I think it's a good place for music.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you went to college in Minneapolis?
In St. Paul, Minnesota, so right across the bridge.
Oh,
right
okay.
across the Mississippi. At
Yeah.
McAllister College.
Yeah, I have a really good friend who's from Minneapolis, and she been playing since she was in high school. She's been on the show, but I want her to come on again.
Right.
She's one of those instant. I wrote the song. I wrote 5 songs, and here they are.
Yeah,
you know?
totally, I get it.
But are you like that, or do you spend? Do you? Let me ask you this: do you usually play your guitar the same way?
No, I usually I'm trying to kind of invent my own genre called freestyle folk.
Okay.
And the best way I can describe that is that oftentimes live I will just make up a song
Cool.
on stage and it'll come out really well. I have a real penchant for writing. 'Cause I've been writing for so long and I've written hundreds of thousands of pages worth of writing over the years. And so I really have a talent with words. I call it wordsmithing. I really know
Sure.
how to make things go well together. I know how to tell stories and just kind of, I have so many stories to tell that I just have just an endless amount of material that I can take from and write. So I tend to write things on stage live, and then I have my repertoire of songs that I do as well that I know and I've never played before, or have played, and I have played before, but not the new ones that I just make up.
And what do you call this form of music again?
Freestyle folk
Freestyle folk.
is the latest incarnation of what I call it.
I like it.
Used to be improvisational folk, but now freestyle folk seems to be more along the lines of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Okay. We have about 5 minutes. I'd like to hear another song. That's the reason
Okay.
why I asked you, because I tend to play downstrokes too,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just wondering, you know, I had a friend who called me Miss Velvet Underground because of that. It's always downstrokes, and so I was gonna see if there's. And do you mix your own? Music?
I have someone that helps me. I try to find sound engineers along the way that know how to do that part, but I record generally all of my stuff, and then I have someone mix it down for me.
Okay. Am I asking you to do a song that you weren't prepared to do, or do you?
No, I can do Traveling Man. That's another song. That's not a improv song.
Do you want to take a call?
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead.
All right. Hello, you're on Planet Glee.
Yeah, hi. Just very interested in hearing some of Amrit's more like controversial government type songs. Any folk music inspired by government action.
Okay.
Thank you for calling in. This couldn't be a more historical moment for such a request. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you. I can spin one off quickly.
Great.
There's plenty of material in the current atmosphere.
No joke. That was so well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, where are we right now in history?
Right, I know. I mean, we haven't arrived at Martin Luther King's dream like a lot of people say, but we have come a lot further. We have a president that actually cares to ask for permission when he doesn't have to, before doing something like bombing Syria. And ultimately, it doesn't look like we're going to do it because the threat of it was enough to get some diplomacy in place.
Yeah, but Russia also had to be in on it too.
And that's
which
also
I like.
I like that, and I find it troubling as well. It's got all kinds of conundrums to it. I mean, Russia has been a difficult ally of ours, but they ultimately have been an ally, and it's great that they stepped in. But they have their own issues with human rights, with respect to gays and lesbians and bisexual and transgender people,
and punk rockers.
And everybody
Pussy Galore is
so
still in
people.
prison.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, exactly.
They're. What year is it, Mr. Putin?
I know. It's so time to just stop all the hatred.
It's so weird because whenever I hear his name, I always think of putain, which in French means streetwalker.
Yeah.
It's funny. But, we have to say goodbye.
Okay.
We're off.